Hi everyone, welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. The other day a package arrived at my doorstep and I didn't quite know what it was. And when I opened the box, I was absolutely and completely floored. There are some knives that I've wanted to take a look at, and the real nice people at Dalstrong have sent me 3 Santoku knives, and I am so excited. We are going to take a look at these knives. We're going to put them to the test, and we're going to see what they're all about. So join me as we do a test and review of the Dalstrong Santoku line. So Dalstrong is kind of a new player on the market. I've seen these knives on Amazon and I have just been salivating over them because the pictures look absolutely beautiful. And I really wanted to try one of these knives. So we are able to do that today. I just want to thank Dalstrong for sending me these knives. I am absolutely and totally in my element right now. If you guys don't know, besides mixers and food processors, the next on my list is cutlery. A really good knife is essential in the kitchen. It makes the experience of cooking 1,000 times better if you have the right knife. Now, my advice has always been, you don't necessarily have to go out and buy a big old set of knives because number one, they probably aren't that great of quality unless you're getting up in the $1,000, $2,000 area for a set of knives. You need some really basic knives that can handle a vast majority of your tasks in the kitchen. And the Santoku probably should be part of that collection. I'm really excited to have these knives, and I want to get to opening these up. They've been sitting in my living room for 2 or 3 weeks, and Eric has kept me away from them. I opened the box and I took them out, but I haven't opened these babies up, and they've been sitting there. And I wanted to get these boxes open, so let's go to it. So within the steel line, and their Santokus in particular, they have a series of 3 different knives. And let's get these out of here first. And this is the 3. So the difference between these series really comes down to a few factors. The first factor is just the style of the knife. They have a different handle on them, and the handles are made out of different things depending on the series. And that's just a matter of preference because the handles on all these are pretty much fantastic. The other difference between these is the type of steel and the hardness of the steel. So if you're interested in learning about the types of steel, go ahead and click on the link below, and we talked about that in our chef's knife versus Santoku video. Just know in this, for purposes of our unboxing here, the Shogun series is a VG10 Japanese super steel. The Phantom is a Japanese high carbon steel. And the Gladiator is a German steel. So which one should we open first? I don't know. I'm so excited about this. I can't even pick one to open first. So let's see. Let's open the Phantom. So the Phantom is a Japanese high carbon steel knife. And one of the things I can say from the very jump is the packaging is beautiful. If you wanted to give a knife as a gift, look at this. It is absolutely fantastic. This would be great as a gift because it comes in this beautiful box. Most knives that I get sometimes just come in these clamshell plastic things. and it's kind of tacky. So this would be a wonderful gift for your favorite cook, right? Let's open this bad boy up. You guys know I'm having a lot of fun here because I love knives. I'm going to tell you, when I started cooking, my knife skills were really bad. My knife skills aren't, the best, but it has improved so much. So part of the reason my knife skills improved a little bit was I took a class at my local community college. It was in their culinary program, and it was such a bargain. It was only like $500 or so, but it was a 16-week class with a certified master chef. It was called Principles of Food Preparation. And what was great about that class is it covered everything. It covered meats, it covered salads, it covered baking, it covered desserts and breads. I didn't learn a huge amount about all of those things, but it was such a survey of cooking techniques that I learned an absolute lot in that class. So let's open this baby. Look at that box. It's just absolutely beautiful. You can tell I'm in my element here because I just think this is gorgeous. So let's see what we have. Nice. So this is the Phantom Series Santoku. It is premium collection set. Knife is elegant, agile, exceptional performance, and it is, I love this here. I love the handle on it. It's made of wood, and it's a polymer dragon lock sheath, shuts perfectly over the blade. So it comes with a sheath that goes over the blade. So let's open this up. Wow, look at that. Now this would be great as a gift. Look at how beautiful that is packaged. Let's see, the blade is a 7-inch precision forged blade with Japanese AUS8 at 58 on the Rockwell scale. It does have chromium, so it will resist stains. It's ice tempered, and wow, it's beautiful. I just want to sit here and look at this. I don't even want to take it out of the package. I just want to look at that. Look at that. How many knives you buy that come beautifully packaged like this? I just love it. I don't even want to open it. I just want to stare at it. So here's our a little owner's manual that comes with this knife. Talks about the founder of Dalstrong. It talks about ways to cut, care of the knife, and a lot of their other products. I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful little handbook to knives. Let's see what else we have in here. We have a guarantee, how you can contact them. It has a free VIP membership, so you can get discounts, promotions, and previews on their upcoming knives. Wow, I mean, I'm just blown away by this. It also comes with this polishing cloth. Wow. And what else do we have in here? It has a little emblem on it, and it has a cover. So let's get this out and see how this is. This is absolutely gorgeous. It comes with this cover for the blade if you want to put it into your cupboard. And let me take this off there. Look at that knife. It is absolutely beautiful. It's got a wood handle. It's etched with their name on it. It has a granite edge. It is Santoku with no bolster. You can sharpen all the way to the heel of the knife. It also has the etching with their logo on it. I mean, this is incredible. This knife is absolutely incredible. I love it already and I haven't even used it. Let me put it back in the sheath and we'll move on to the next one. So what do you guys want to do next? Let's do the Shogun. So this is our VG10 Japanese Super Steel. It is a carbon steel knife, but it has some things added to make it a little more resistant to corrosion and to getting that patina on it. Wow, let's open this. I'm telling you, Dalstrong has already blown me away by the quality of the packaging, by the look of the knife. I love it. Again, beautiful packaging. Absolutely beautiful packaging. So this is the Shogun series. It is has this layered look to it because basically the knife has a core of steel and then it has 66 layers of steel, giving this really neat look to it. Let's get this baby open. Wow, again, beautiful. Absolutely incredible. We have our polishing cloth. We have our brochure. Love it. We have our membership card. We have our guarantee. And this one, we actually get a little key ring that goes with it. Love it. Beautiful. I'm going to put that on my keychain. So here is our Shogun. Wow. Look at that. Number one, look at the sheath on that. I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Let's take it out. Wow. Look at that. That is one beautiful knife right there. It has a really beautiful handle. What I like about it is the finish on it. Look at that. Look at the edge on this. It's shined, buffed, polished all the way down on the edges. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at the logo is engraved on that knife. Look at the layers on it, the granite edge. It's incredible. It has a really awesome feel to it. I would say with my collection of knives, these are up there at the top of what I currently have, and I haven't even used them yet. It feels great. This is one beautiful knife. Look at that bad boy. So this is the Japanese Super Steel. Wow. We have the Gladiator. And the Gladiator is a Santoku knife, but this series is made out of German steel. It's a lot softer than the Super Steel, and there's a reason for this. This knife doesn't take an edge quite like your Super Steels, but it is a lot softer and it will handle a lot more abuse. So you can cut through bone, you can cut through hard vegetables with this knife better than you can with this knife because these knives could chip or crack. So let's take a look at it. And beautiful. Here's our polishing cloth. Here's our manual. Another keychain. Your membership and your warranty. And now let's look at the knife. Wow, one thing I can tell you, this knife is classic German steel. It is significantly heavier than the other two. That is because this is like meant to be an all-purpose knife. It can cut delicate things and it can plow through big, hard, heavy things and bone. So This is a classic example of the difference between Japanese steel and German steel. I go through it a lot in my other video. The link is in the description. But wow, if you can ever say that there's a difference between something that is like a Western knife versus a Japanese knife, this series is an example of that. It's a way heftier handle on this. The knife is significantly heavier. I really think that you can just plow through some chicken bone with no problem. And wow, look at that. Has an interesting shape to it. Because I'm so used to using a chef's knife, Santoku is definitely different. It's not like quite 100% like the Santokus that I've seen, that it's completely flat between the bolster and the tip of the knife. A really super true Santoku I've seen are like flat, like the Wusthofs. It is just flat there, and you really can't get any rocking on it. It's, you know, it's merely for slicing or doing this. This does have a little bit of rock to it, so you might actually be able to rock with this knife. But look at that, that is beautiful. And look at full bolster. So let me get all three of these knives out on the board so we can take a look at them. So this is our line of Dalstrong Santokus. And let me tell you, there's a whole lot of beautiful steel on this board right here. This is our carbon steel. This is our VG10 super steel. And this is the German steel. You can see that even though these are Santokus, see how this is made in, this is sort of like a hybrid, because it has a lot of features of your traditional Western style knife. It has a full bolster. You see this piece right here? That's the bolster. See this? There's no bolster here. So the difference between these three, technically, there's a lot of people that, you know, that like and dislike a bolster. Because what a bolster does is when you're holding it, it holds your grip right here, so you may not slip down the knife, especially if your hands are wet or greasy or something like that. They like it because there's a little bit of safety to it. The disadvantages of it is, see how the blade goes all the way down and your bolster is here? And see how the blade goes all the way down here? When you're sharpening it, this bolster can get in the way. So this part of the knife may not get sharpened as well as something like this, because you can sharpen all the way through, right? But, you know, some people like a bolster. I used to like a bolster. I always wanted a bolster. Now I'm learning to live without it, the better my knife skills get. But it doesn't mean I don't like a bolster. It really, you know, doesn't necessarily matter to me. One of my other impressions are, this handle is a lot straighter than this one. This looks more like a traditional Japanese knife to me. This has a beautifully finished cap on all of these knives. The finish on here is beautiful. Sometimes this here can be a little sharp. This is completely rounded and finished. It's absolutely gorgeous. And this with the bolster on it, it's polished all the way back. When I hold these, I can tell that this is definitely sort of like a hybrid, because this is a lot lighter. And one of the things with a Japanese style knife is you want it to be sharp and you want it to be light, because typical cooking is fish, it's vegetables, it's kneading delicate sushi, and you need something that's very, very sharp, very light, and very agile. The Western style knives or the German style knives is different. This is meant to be an all-purpose knife. It's heavier, it's bulkier, it can go through bones, it can take a lot more abuse than this. This will take tons of abuse, where this will crack and chip, because that's what it's made for. It's really hard. The harder you get, the more chance that the knife will chip, but it also will sharpen a lot. It'll be a lot more sharp than a German knife that is softer. I just look at these and I'm blown away. They are absolutely 100% beautiful and gorgeous, right? I love the handles. I love the etching. I love everything about them. So I'm ready to put these through the test and see if they perform as well as they look. My initial assessment of the Dalstrong knife is they get my thumbs way up. Beautiful packaging, beautiful looking knife. What knife you should get, it really all depends on, you know, how you cook. And personally, to me, you need all of them, right? So developing your knives is, you know, it's a lifelong process. Buy the best quality knife that you can and get in the kitchen and cook. This looks like it would be a great option. But build your collection over time. Build your collection with higher quality knives instead of buying a set of a bunch of garbage. I'd rather have one high quality chef, one high quality Santoku, one serrated knife, and one paring knife that are all high quality instead of a whole boatload of marginal knives. So these are absolutely gorgeous, and I'm ready to put them to use. So Dalstrong, thank you so much for sending me these knives. We're really, really gonna enjoy them. If you like this video, please subscribe below and leave me a comment and a like. Visit my website at amylearnstocook.com. I'm also on Twitter and Pinterest at Amy Learns to Cook. Hi everyone, welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. On the show, hi everyone, welcome to Amy Learns to Cook. Don't turn it off!